Hey, good evening, Glue Troopers. Well, I got some work done on the engines today, but I've got them mounted in their frames, but I pretty much have to stop here and let it all harden because before I put the radiators on, I'm going to have to go ahead and paint them at this point. Hindsight 2020, it would probably go easier for you to pre-paint this and then maybe with acrylics, but whatever you like, and then use the quick drying Tamiya extra thin cement. I had real good luck with this, and on these teeny weeny little parts it really helped. They really went together well. I mean, it's tricky because everything's so small, but it still went together very well, and the detail is just insane. And there's a couple more pipes that go on after it's together, and those will be pre-painted. So unfortunately, grown-up stuff today kept me out of the Tarbus until this evening. Grabbed the drone, shot a little more footage. I may just tack some of the raw footage on the end of this, just guys feel like watching it, put it to some sunset music or something. Anyway, the engines look good. I did a couple of quick test fits. I pre-drilled some holes for the rigging, so that should go together. I don't have anything scheduled for tomorrow, so maybe I can get out here and do some real work. But as you might be able to tell by the shine on my forehead, I think this is going to be the last open door day because it's the warm, muggy weather is getting here now, so I'm going to have to go ahead and crank up the AC. Not a problem. And I'm going to wrap up a little early tonight, and I'm going to go ahead and get in and get on the video editing. Local time here is about 8 or 9 p.m. Let me see. Gosh, you lose track of time doing this, don't you? Think, oh, it'll be a 20-minute job. You look back, 4 hours gone by. It's 8:22 local. So whenever this goes up, it usually takes better than an hour, 1 to 2 hours to edit these little things. I mean, I could just record them and throw them straight up, but I like to take some pictures as I go and try and occasionally there's some outtakes and stuff, which I usually will tack on the end if I think there's any humor value in them. But I am impressed with this model. Completely, I know you guys aren't concerned about this, but it's completely unrelated to this, but since it's the corollary to what I talked about earlier, yesterday, I did take my car to the shop. The wheels, despite what the other garage said, the wheels were front and rear out of alignment. Now my car is driving straight again, so I won't be getting rid of the Sedona anytime soon. But I'm still. A couple of you guys have friends or know people that had that Cascada, and apparently it's very popular cruising convertible. So today, one of the things I had to do today was I went and got some shelves to help clean up the garage. Now, this actually kind of quasi affects the Tarbus. I actually was going to get a shelf and put it here in the Tarbus. I could put a smaller table in so I could put another shelf and get all the stash, but there was so much junk in the garage that I wound up actually putting both of the shelves I bought. I realized there just isn't room here for another shelf. There physically isn't any place to put it. But what was interesting was that, well, actually, you know what? Just dawned on me, I've been clearing off of this shelf space up here. I could probably just start putting them on the regular shelf. Duh. Blonde. But getting back to the point, I'm so proud of myself because for the first time in 15 years, I was actually able to get both cars in the garage. And of course, that's not going to be the regular parking because I had to shimmy out of the car. It's just not practical. It's just nice to know that, you know, I can. So that's where my day went, and probably one reason I'm quitting early, I'm kind of pooped. And that's where we're at right now. But I did get out here, did get some work done, and am really, real impressed. Still just every day, just continue to be impressed with the quality of the Wingnut Wings kits. So that's where we're at. That's all I've got. Maybe I'll have something more for you tomorrow. And I might get out a morning show. I'm still trying to read up on the Doug Davis to continue the air race series. Maybe I'll get some research done tonight and possibly get that recorded or written down so I can do it in the morning, but that's not a promise. So that's where we're at, guys. I want you to have a wonderful evening. I want you to do something real nice for yourself. Guys, you take care. Have a wonderful evening and model on.